So I guess there would come a time eventually when I would have to get to the lettuce part of life, love and lettuce. And I guess we might have reached that by now.
You go reaching out for someone. You go reaching out for love. Sometimes life is hard. You can feel it like a stone. No one come to help you out. No one come down on your own. Reaching out for someone to help you.
Hi, if you're joining me for the first time, my name's Toni Kenyon and I am the founder of Life, Love and Lettuce. And I thought I'd better come to you with a little bit of a lettuce part of Life, Love and Lettuce, which I haven't done for a while. So I am out in my back garden at the moment, or really this is my side garden just out from my kitchen. It's my kitchen garden and it's where I grow a lot of my herbs and greens and things that I just want to quickly dash out into the garden and grab, because I've always, for as long as I could remember, I had always wanted a beautiful herb garden or somewhere where I could just dash out, whether it was raining or not, and grab a few greens. And behind me at the moment you will see some kale that is doing very well, if the white butterflies will stay away from it at this time of the year. And there is a lot of rocket which is in flower, and the flowers are really, really lovely to have in salads, which we have regularly. And the leaves, when there's this much flower on the rocket, the leaves can be a little bit bitter, but they've still got that beautiful strong rocket flavour to go in salads and stews or anything like that. And just to my other side, just where the grape is busily climbing up its big grape pole, you will see some broad beans which have been there and are just about ready for picking now. Most of the garden behind me is just about ready to be completely renovated for the summer season which is coming. So I have lots of little green fresh little greens to go in there, new lettuces, because behind me in the other bed I'm blessed to have 4 beds here that I can rotate and work with. And behind me in one of the other beds is my red and green and light green and frilly and fancy lettuces and all of those things, and they've just about finished for the year at this point, so they will be being picked and then they will be coming out, and then the greens for summer will be going in. So that's still just a little bit of the garden that I wanted to share with you. You can see that we've got a big wooden paling fence behind us, and this side of the garden, you can see the sun's just coming out at the moment. This side of the garden faces, face is sort of southwest, but it does get a good dose of sun on it. You can hear some children going by playing basketball, which is quite nice. We're quite close to the street, but it's a lovely quiet street normally. So this garden actually gets an awful lot of sun for most of the summer, but not very much in winter, because for those of you who are in the northern hemisphere, I am facing in the opposite direction to you. So we actually prefer, for our growing conditions, everything to be facing north. So if you hear me talking about it's great because it's north facing and you're wondering why I would be saying that, because shouldn't it be south facing, that is the answer to your question. So there you go, that is a tiny tour of a portion of my herb gardens, and I will share some more of them with you again in the future. But I did think it was time that we got out in the garden now that the weather is coming good. We'll be back out here again very soon. Bye for now.
You go reaching out for someone. You go reaching out for love.